So customization and persistence is something that everybody's doing right now, right? So these things pop up everywhere, even when they're not welcome. So Dungeonland was born out of our love for dungeon crawlers and action RPGs. So of course that getting new gear and stuff like that is a very important part of the game. But our main concern was how to get it right. Because Dungeonland is about replayability and variety. So we looked at the blueprint of action RPGs and we actually threw out a lot of stuff that we thought was getting in the way of that. So we have talked previously about how Dungeonland has no linear progression and no story. The main reason for that is that you may want to play with a friend, but he's not doing the same quest as you are, or he's not in the same chapter of the story as you are. And we think the same way with items and levels. We don't want you to not play with someone because you're a lot stronger or a lot weaker than they are. So in Dungeonland, you get access to cooler stuff, you get more items, they give you more variety, but they don't make you stronger. So Dungeonland is skill-based, it's not stat-based. So you get the gameplay stuff first. So if it's adding variety, if it's adding to the gameplay, we're not going to force you to grind before you can get it. So we're not going to force you to play the same thing over and over again until you luck out. There's no luck, there's no gamble, it's just if you're good enough, you get the reward. We still wanted that joy of finding new things and experimenting with builds and item combinations. We just think it's boring and confusing to have all the stats like spread out in several different items. So in Dungeonland, they are very meaningful stats. You don't get like 3% more damage or fire resistance or whatever. You get something that is really meaningful, that changes your play style, that changes your skills. So if you get, for example, whenever you do a backstab, you can heal your whole party. So it's very meaningful stuff like that. When you're talking about character builds in Dungeonland, you actually have to look at all three characters. So you can have one's cake and eat it too. So if you want a rogue to do some crazy stuff when he does a critical hit, you're gonna want someone in your party to increase your critical chance, right? So we balance it this way. So if you want to employ a strategy 100% effectively, you're gonna need to look at all three characters as if they made a single character, so to speak. We hope you liked this brief overview of how items and persistence work in Dungeonland. You will start dying on January 22nd, and the game is available for pre-order right now. Until then, make sure you follow us and ask us whatever you want at Twitter, Facebook, and the Paradox forums. Thank you.